Okay, Reggie. Before we get into the first question, which I want to talk about Suge and a recent article he did in Vibe, but before we get into that, is there anything that you want to speak on before we get started?
Of course, what up, Bomb First family? I know it's Sunday, but most of you guys need to be watching some football. Uh, Man, I don't know who I'm going for today, either the 49ers or Dallas, but that's the big game. But anyway, shout out to everybody for tuning in on Bomb First. They ain't watching the football game just yet. Of course, we want to talk about the Death Row East t-shirts. Please, y'all, please purchase those. Help us continue this good content because y'all just don't know the cost that's incurred by having to put the great quality of shows because me and John got some great interviews coming for the month of February. Y'all gonna be real happy. Um, and then, more importantly, Tubi. If y'all can check us out on Tubi and go and view us on Tubi, that'd be great as well. And then this month, we're making a big push. We're gonna be doing a big push, and y'all notice. I don't know if y'all noticed that John been putting out a lot of short stories on the YouTube page. So y'all please view those for us, so we can keep that content going. So y'all can watch those right quick. All the key things and the key words that's been said on the channel during the month. And then last but not least, hey man, y'all just continue to be positive and good this year. Life's too short, man. I done had about 4 or 5 friends that I done heard just recently just either having strokes or passing away. So I know I'm getting up there in age, and that's our age, bracket, because I'm one of those niggas that used to walk around early in days and be like, I ain't got no health problems, nothing. Yeah, look what the difference 2 years has made for me. So, yeah, I appreciate life. That's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, John, peace. Appreciate all you be doing for the channel and us, even though I act like I don't, but I really do. And let's keep it popping.
Okay. Yeah, quick side note to ask people to follow us on TikTok if you get a chance. Whenever you get the chance. But what I wanted to talk to you about right away, Reggie, was Suge did an article in Vibe where the headline was talking about how he can relate to Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation, but he brought up something that I feel like he's always exaggerating or borderline lying about, which is that he has a bullet in the back of his head from the Vegas situation with Tupac, and that they can't remove the bullet, or he may get paralyzed or something may happen. Can you speak to why he always says he's got a bullet in the back of his head?
Yeah. Well, let me pat myself on the back. What did I tell y'all? Even John said, nigga, why would that even make sense? When I told y'all Suge gonna come out and start helping that nigga Tory Lane. If y'all check out that campaign that's starting to go already his first audio or his first interview done in January 2023. Who was he talking about? Tory Lane and Megan, right? It's in the Vibe. John put up a picture of it, so y'all see where it can go to, and y'all can check out the article. It's in the Vibe magazine, or however they do stuff now online. But yeah, it came out January 21st, something like that. And what's John talking about? I saw that article, John, as well. And I didn't catch it like you did, because I have always heard the story from Suge, I'll be honest. I know you called it a lie or something like that. Suge has always maintained that he has a bullet fragment in his skull that's close to his something in his head, where that the surgeons didn't want to remove it because they said if it goes to the left, go to the right, a half an inch, a millimeter, whatever a small size is, that he can become paralyzed. I swear. I know y'all always say I'm a Suge apologist or protect Suge and all of that. Okay, whatever. But he has always maintained that since he's been shot. Now, there's been some rumors because a lot of the conspiracy people and all of that don't like Suge. And so they go, oh, nigga, it was just a fragment. Oh, it was just this. It was just that. I don't know. All I can tell y'all is what the man has said. You know, medical conditions and people keep that close to the vest. He has always said it. It's not the first time I heard it. And why we always got to call people liars if we don't know something just because we have an opinion or because we heard something from somebody else? That's what the man has always maintained, that he had a fragment of a bullet lodged into his head. And all I can say is when I saw him, it was stitched up and it was a big old fist in the back of his head. As y'all can see on some of those pictures that's out there with him leaving the hospital and stuff. And so, does fragments, does it make your head swell up like that? Does, you know, what I mean, just, you know, a cut or a scratch, how some people want to explain? I don't think so. But yeah, I heard that, and that's my opinion on that, Big J. That's my opinion. Yep.
What did you think of him saying that he can relate to the Tory Lane thing? Do you think he's genuine, or do you think he's trying, like you said, he's trying to work?
Whoa, come on in. Oh, what up, Big J?
Yeah, I told you I'm popping up on you.
You popping up on me, huh?
Yeah, I gotta come check on you. I didn't know you was doing the show, though.
Yeah. Matter of fact, John, guess James just walked in. And we're gonna get this nigga. Come on, James, come and do a couple segments with me, man.
Oh, shit.
Right quick. Yeah, come sit down with us.
I ain't come to talk to nobody. What's going on? What's good with you,
How
dog?
you doing, man?
I'm
Good seeing you.
good.
Yeah.
Looking healthy. Got your jewels on. What's good?
Cool. Yeah, man, I'm serious, y'all. I know y'all think Reggie and John are actors and shit like this, but I'm telling y'all, this is truly him just popping up on him.
Well, I'm glad I did pop up. Y'all doing the show too?
Yeah.
I come to address what I called you for.
I know.
That roll call and some other shit, but you know, I'm gonna sit here and listen to what y'all talking about. What's going on?
Okay, well, right now we just was talking about Tory Lane and Megan Thee Stallion situation, and Suge recently did an interview in a magazine where he was just pretty much saying that he has a bullet lodged in the back of his head, and so he understands how it is to
Enlarged in the back of his head?
or they're still in there that the doctors refuse to take out.
I ain't hear that.
Yeah, because it would have made him go paralyzed if they would have messed up during the procedure. He told me that. He said even the prison. He said the prison actually was trying to kill him. There's an interview or something out there where he alleged that they were trying to kill him because they were trying to remove the bullet from his head.
They can't do that unless he signed a
And he said he wouldn't, but that's what his thing was.
They can't do that.
They trying to kill me.
Yeah, they can't do that.
And so, like I said, he reiterated that just recently in an interview on Vi, and as John was pointing out to me, I was pointing out to John that I have heard it before, but he's talking that big. But I'm up here taking a victory dance because I told y'all, and people laughed at me, and John ain't even questioned me, and said, man, what good can Suge do for Tory Lane? Y'all see? Well, I give Harry credit for getting the attorney, David Kenner, but there's something going on bigger than what we know.
I try not to deal with that part of the politics, but I remember that incident, and Suge has always been mobile. He's been mobile.
He got up that night. Well, you always said the club.
If it was in his head, he'd have did some hospital time. He'd have had to stay in the hospital because it would have been a situation way severe than what.
Well, what James was saying, I can't contest to as well. He did get discharged about 4 o'clock or 3 a.m. that morning, of whenever it happened, which the shooting happened about what, 10 or 11?
Yeah.
The night before, PM. And I walked in only having sex in there.
So he alright.
But anyway, yeah, I better get off that subject because that's
Right.
that person is my dear, dear friend.
Right.
And so, yeah.